Okay. Hey guys, this is God. Well, you'll be able to still see it. Anyway, this is Narrative Tarot. Does it have the same shirt? The same shirt on before. Anyway, I don't give a shit. So this is let's move it down because that's basically oh god, it's like a bunch of stuff. Alright, anyway, this is as good as it's gonna get. But this is an unboxing of the Thoth Tarot. I got it at Barnes and Noble. Once again, eBay didn't really have a good price on this deck specifically, and I wanted to make sure I didn't buy something that said one card, because for some reason people are doing the sale of one card only for Thoth, which I really don't get. So it comes in this. I really don't like the feel of this. It seems kind of cheap or whatever. Thoth Tarot. It's like paper mache, cheapish kind of. This is the book. Oh, it comes in color. That's good. Because like I know most of them, they don't come in color. So it has the book, Aleister Crowley's Legendary Deck, book and card set, Evelyn Berger, Johann Fiebig. I don't know. Anyway, so you have table of contents. So it has all of those. And then they do spreads, the welcome, and all that stuff. So spreads, major arcana trumps. I guess they might have some quotes in here if they have them. I like that it's colored because, I mean, the picture is small, but still, I know some artists are very weary of putting color images in their book, like the Shadowscapes. The Shadowscapes doesn't do this, and I think it's because they're scared of pirating, you know, like, and also the person is like still alive, so they don't want anything pirated from what they've created, which is understandable. That's why people put the things on here. Oh, this is so small. Look at this. Look at that. So small. Oh my god. I paid this much for this size. Let's see. Does it indicate anything as far as the size? Oh, I wouldn't have known what the size. Not at all. I wouldn't have known what the size is based on this. Okay. So that means I'm going to have to hunt for a bigger size. It actually depends on. So, cool. You get these little things. I'm still blown that this is that small. I am blown. So, that's some of the cards. So you guys know from the other video, I'd like to assign a planet to my decks. So I was thinking about this before I unboxed it, but I feel a little bit of Saturn. I mean, just a smidge of Uranus. A little bit of Pluto in there too, but I feel this is more of a Saturn deck. You might be aspecting Pluto and Uranus. So I get that this like deck, it deals with what, Kabbalah. I get that. There's a little bit of that, but you know, I kind of feel like this is a deck that can really help you tap into plants, like plant life, like yeah, like plant life. And it's funny because I was just looking up the plant correspondences for Artemis, and I guess I'll go into that in another video. There's something about it. There's something about this that I feel like is very connected to plant life. Like, very connected to plant life. Like, if you are a plant mom, you can commune with this. You can kind of gauge the energy of your plants. I mean, also interacting with them, yes. But there's something about this that's just very plant-like. Or if you're trying to see something to fruition, like a tree. Because to me, every card that I've gotten has some sort of rootedness or some sort of plant-looking energy. Tree-like, plant-like kind of energy to me. So this is definitely, and also for chakras, this is the root chakra for me. There's something, I get the sacred geometry, I get that stuff, but I just feel like it's a plant. I think it's to tell you about life and how to sustain life, and this is agricultural to me. This deck is very agricultural to me. Oh, sorry. It's just very agricultural to me. Like, I don't know. Like, there's other stuff in here about elements and sacred geometry. Like, I get that, but it feels very agricultural. Very, that makes sense. So Saturn, we talk about Saturn as being about responsibilities and stuff like that. I also see Saturn as about life cycles. Even though it's really dealing more like adulthood to like old age, basically, to me. Not really about children per se. It's not from the perspective of a child, I feel like Saturn is, but this is about development and age development and growth, and this could even talk about conception. Like, it's very much about seedling to mature, like, entity. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like it's birthing things. It's about time. It's about preparation. All of that jazz. And it could be about sea, like the sea as well. But it's a very rooted. It's not heavy. Like, that's my tiredness coming in. But this card is, like, excellent. They're just cards like that without the glare. That's like that's a dope ass card, like, for real. Like, there's cards, and I guess I'll do a video on that too, on certain cards that have not triggered me, but like, I don't buy decks also if they don't spark anything. So if there's no call to it visually, I generally don't buy it. This was not called to me visually, but I have seen that death card, and I think it's an excellent fucking card. And then, I mean, this is nice. It pulls you in. But the reason I got this deck is because I was working with my Mandala Astrological Tarot. I think that's what it's called. I'm not going to go get it right now. But I was doing, not readings with it, but I'm trying to bond with more of my decks. And so I was bonding with it. And I ended up using, is it Zilic? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's basically a deck that's watercolor and it's Thoth based, I think, because it does the same thing like, so it does the same thing like this. Whatever suit it has words with it. So 3 of Wands is virtue. Like, it does the same thing. So I think it's Thoth based. And, oh crap. And I felt like those two decks work together. And then something told me to get the Aleister Crowley, like the Thoth deck. And I was like, okay. So I went back to Barnes & Noble today to get the Thoth Tarot. So I'm very interested. Oh, this is also good with mapping for some reason. Geography, like those really old, because I'm looking at this, those really old diagrams when they be like, this is the different biles, this is the different, not geometry, the different parts of anatomy, but like older, you know, would it be diagrams, pictograms of anatomy like that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that too. All the components that go to make up something or someone. But it's rooted in the material. It's rooted in, it's not even rooted in the material. It's rooted in the essence that makes the immaterial material. That's what it's rooted in. But it's it can be heavy. This can be heavy for people. I can see why people wouldn't want to work with this right away. I'm not a traditional tarot person in that I don't really study a bunch of systems. Like, you know, some people study Hebrew and all these languages and stuff like that. And I'll do a video on why. Maybe I'll do that after this. But I'm not a traditional reader in that sense. And I don't feel like I need to. I guess, yeah. Anyway. But that is my review of it. Paper-wise, it's kind of glossy. If you wanted to rip it, you could. For people who don't like copyright, there's this little copyright. I'm not a fan of edging things just because I'm too lazy. And if I mess it up, then I'm going to be mad. So I'm not going to edge anything. Oh, also, it's that old, if anybody likes Tarot Muka, you might like this art style too. It's a little heavy on the details, but like also that art style is too. I forget what that art style is for like Tarot Muka and stuff like that, but I know there's like a famous building in Spain, I believe, that captures the essence of that art movement, and it's still around. That's what I also feel with this too. So if you're into that art style, you actually might like this because to me it's kind of related. It's just more on the esoteric side. it has a lot more symbology and stuff like that. But I feel like it's within that realm. I feel like you would like the art style if you like this. Like this looks like, ooh, where is it? This looks like that art style. That's what I'm saying. You might like it. I don't know what is it. What is it? Muchísimo? Like it's a style though. And it was, I think, pretty popular. What do you call? Would you put it under Art Nouveau? I don't know. But yeah, that's my review. I feel like it's a Saturn-ish kind of deck with a tinge of Uranus and Pluto. Probably a little more Pluto than the Uranus, and maybe a little bit of Jupiter too in there. But I feel like it's a Saturn deck. It talks about cycles, and it also talks about the body, maturation, the energy and essence that is needed to make immaterial material, how to transcend from immaterial to material, and then physical geographies of the body, the light body, the physical 3D body, even like if you do like shadow work, or you work with certain entities like the energetic centers and meridians. There we go. Energetic centers, meridians, pulse points of different people. And yeah, this is a good deck, I feel like, if you want to do that. So meridians, energy line, energy gridding, things like that. Even crystal gridding, you might be able to set some cards on this. Set this up in a crystal grid and put the crystals on top of it and pull energy and see if you can work like that to charge items. This deck has a lot of power. That's why I said, yeah. So spell work could be something that you could do with this. Yeah, very powerful. I feel like this is a deck that helps to direct energy, and that's what I'm getting, that tree root, that root up into through the soil and manifesting as branches and leaves and fruit and stuff like that, because this deck literally was created for that. And I think that whole tree of life, Kabbalah like thing helps with that. That was part of the intention, you know? So that is my review. Long story short, as far as how it's made, not really reversible. Material's kind of flimsy. I guess you could riffle shuffle. I'm jealous of people that can do it. If you want borderless, I mean, these are pretty small, so like, good luck. The ones I got. So basically, if you want to buy this one in Barnes & Noble, understand that the cards are going to look, they're essentially a pocket size. So this really could have gone in a 10. It really can go in a 10 if you want to put it in the 10 after that. It comes with a book. And it's funny because like the picture is not that much bigger than the fucking card. So there you go. But it has all the cards in here. Zodiac stuff. Little bit things. And yeah. That's it. So thank you for watching. I'm glad you stay tuned. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.